World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history, raged from 1939 to 1945, engulfing the globe in a maelstrom of unprecedented destruction and loss of life. The seeds of this devastating war were sown in the aftermath of World War I, a conflict that left Europe scarred and politically unstable. The Treaty of Versailles, intended to ensure peace, instead fostered resentment and economic hardship, particularly in Germany. The global economic depression of the 1930s exacerbated these tensions, creating fertile ground for extremist ideologies to take root. In Germany, the Nazi Party, led by the charismatic but ruthless Adolf Hitler, exploited widespread economic misery and national humiliation to seize power, promising to restore German glory and expand its territory. Hitler's expansionist ambitions, coupled with his virulent racism and anti-Semitism, set the stage for a global conflict of unimaginable proportions. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, officially ended World War I, but sowed the seeds for future conflicts. Germany, blamed for the war, was forced to accept harsh penalties, including territorial losses, disarmament, and crippling reparations payments. This fueled a deep sense of resentment and injustice among the German population, creating a breeding ground for extremist movements like the Nazi Party. The global economic depression of the 1930s further aggravated international tensions. As economies crumbled and unemployment soared, countries became increasingly nationalistic, seeking to protect their own interests at the expense of others. This climate of fear and uncertainty made aggressive foreign policies more appealing. As tensions escalated in Europe and Asia, two main alliances emerged: the Axis powers, led by Germany, Italy and Japan, and the Allied forces, spearheaded by Great Britain, the United States and the Soviet Union. The Axis powers, driven by expansionist ambitions and a desire for global dominance, embarked on a campaign of aggression, seeking to redraw the world map by force. The Allied forces, initially reluctant to engage in another global conflict, were drawn into the war by the Axis powers' relentless aggression. The invasion of Poland by Nazi Germany on September 1st, 1939, marked the official start of World War II, plunging the world into a conflict that would claim tens of millions of lives. Section 4, From Blitzkrieg to D-Day, Key Battles and Turning Points. World War II was a global conflict fought across vast distances, from the deserts of North Africa to the jungles of Southeast Asia. One of the early turning points in the war was the Battle of Britain, a pivotal air campaign in which the Royal Air Force successfully defended Great Britain against relentless attacks by the German Luftwaffe. Another significant turning point was the Battle of Stalingrad, a brutal and protracted struggle between German and Soviet forces for control of the strategically important city of Stalingrad. The Soviet victory at Stalingrad marked a turning point in the war, halting the German advance in the east and ultimately leading to Germany's retreat. Section 5, Victory and its Aftermath. The end of World War II and its global impact. After 6 long years of devastating conflict, World War II finally came to an end in 1945 with the defeat of the Axis powers. The war, which had claimed an estimated 40 to 85 million lives, left an indelible mark on the world, reshaping the geopolitical landscape and ushering in a new era. Following Germany's surrender in May 1945, the conflict continued in the Pacific until August, when Japan surrendered after the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The end of World War II marked the beginning of a new era, one shaped by the war's profound consequences. The war had a devastating impact on global infrastructure and economies, leaving many nations in ruins. Section 6, A Legacy of Peace and Progress. Remembering World War II. In the aftermath of World War II, the international community grappled with the task of rebuilding a shattered world and preventing future conflicts of such magnitude. The United Nations, established in 1945, emerged as a key institution for international cooperation, dedicated to maintaining peace and security, promoting human rights, and fostering economic development. World War II also had a profound impact on the course of the 20th century, shaping the political, social, and technological landscape for decades to come. The war accelerated technological advancements in areas such as aviation, medicine, and computing, leaving a lasting legacy on scientific progress.